Yo, this is Jay for Straight Smoke Gaming. In today's video, we have another one of our sims that we do here for the playoffs. We got the AFC and NFC Championship game sims. As you can see right here, this is one of the matchups that will be happening today. 49ers and Rams. The other one is going to be the Bengals at the Chiefs. That game is at 3. This one's at 6:30. So yeah, we go ahead, we do a 7-game sim. This time, since there are less games to cover, we're going to go into depth more, look at stats, look at game averages and all that. We did look at the game averages, but we're just going to go more in depth with it because we don't have as much to cover, so we're going to find something to fill the time. So yeah, first we're going to be doing the Bengals because they play first, and Orb and Ovi's picks are going to be down in the comments, just so you know. But I will put my picks in here, and my picks are going to be the Rams and the Bengals. Something about the Bengals, I just think they're going to come out and they're going to shock the world. And I think the Rams are finally going to get over the hump and beat the 49ers. Rams have been struggling against the 49ers. They're 0-2 against them this season. And in their last 6 matchups, they've lost every game. So it's going to be a hard one for both teams. Both teams need to play excellent games, not many mistakes. So here we're going to be doing the Chiefs first, like I said. So we're going to head into the Chiefs player stats. Patrick Mahomes averaged 366 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception in our 7-game sim. Clyde Edwards-Helaire averaged 49 yards and 1 touchdown. Travis Kelce, his name popped up in the games. So like for the receivers, we do big receivers. We group them together, and we take the 3 names that show up the most in the stat line, or we think had the best stat line, and those are considered big receivers or big games. So we're going to do that for both teams. First, we're going to go over the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a total of 5 of them that I thought stood out in the 7-game sim. Travis Kelce, he stood out in 6 of the 7 games. I mean, he's going to have to show up if they're going to win. Hill, 7 of 7. Hill changes the game. He's going to have to show up if they're going to win. McCole Hardman, 4 out of 7. And if those guys are doing good, McCole Hardman should be able to do pretty good too, because everyone's focused on Kelce and Hill, so that makes sense. Demarcus Robinson, 2 out of 7. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 2 out of 7. That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, 2 out of 7. Maybe if they play better, maybe that'll help them for sure. Let's go ahead and look at the Bengals. Joe Burrow averaging 297 yards, or 99. Oh my God. 329 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Joe Mixon averaged 69 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. And the big receivers for them were Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Uzama, and Mixon. So Madden's winner is going to end up being the Chiefs with a score of 36-28. And the Chiefs won 6 of the 7 games in the sim. So Madden's kind of reading this thing as a blowout. I think that's a 9-point game. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a 9-point game like Madden's saying. They played once already, and it was a lot closer than that. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the Rams, and we're going to start with the Rams stats. The Rams averaged 279 yards and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception when it comes to Matt Stafford. Cam Akers averaged 57 yards on the ground, but did not score a single touchdown that entire sim. That is not good. He's going to have to show up if they are going to win. And for the receivers, I like these receivers that are showing up because Cooper Kupp's going to get doubled. They know Cooper Kupp. OBJ, Jefferson, and Higbee got to step up, and they did for this sim. OBJ, 6 out of 7. Higbee, 5 out of 7. Jefferson, 6 out of 7. Kupp, 5 out of 7. Kupp's still going to eat, but I think if those guys show up, it'll help them a lot more. Jimmy G for the 49ers averaged 263 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Eli Mitchell averaged 46 yards on the ground and only scored 2 touchdowns, so that averages out to no touchdowns when you round down. And for the big receivers for the 49ers, we got Kittle, Ayuk, Debo, and Eli Mitchell. Kittle had 7 of 7. He needs to step up. Debo, 5 of 7. Ayuk, 5 of 7. Those guys are all going to do their thing. But Mitchell, 2 of 7. I mean, he might, I don't know. If he does something, that might help them more. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, these guys are kind of a rival. They're a division rival, so we know that for sure. One's a wild card team that made it this far. They kind of got a Cinderella story going on. But the Rams are home. The Rams were up 17-0 at halftime when last time they played home, and 49ers made a comeback. So it's going to be interesting here. I think McVay's a good coach. I think he'll get his team together, and they're not going to let them happen. They're not going to let it happen again. They're going to get their win back. Now let's take a look at what Madden says. LA Rams is the winner. They have them winning by a score of 26-23. It's only a 3-point game, and the Rams won 5 of the 7 games in this sim. So yeah, I mean, close game. I could definitely see that. I think both of the games today will be close. 49ers are a good team. I underestimated them. They're a good team. I underestimated them all regular season. Nope, I was wrong. So yep, that's about all we got for this video. We have made a wild card video and a divisional round video. I'll link those in the description below in case you want to go ahead and take a look at how Madden's record has been. But yeah, that's about all we got here. Feel free to comment. Let us know who you think is going to win, what your picks are. Also, look in the comments for Orb and Ovi's picks. That's where their picks are going to be. And if you enjoy, please remember to like and sub for more Madden, GTA, and Red Dead content. We've been working on some stuff. We got a lot of stuff coming. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.